Hey, what's going on? It's LTC Messi here coming at you with another QuantumFi global video. And it's been a while as I've been dealing with some things in personal life as well that really needs I need to focus on as well. But I've been doing as much as I can, and all I can do is be patient about that, as it's something that's out of my hands. But I'm doing the best I can with that. Anyways, here I am, and I want to do a video going over QuantumFi Global. This is not an investment platform or anything like that. So I don't have to worry about giving a financial disclaimer technically, but I'll do it anyway. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. As you can probably hear a motorcycle going right outside my window. And so don't take what I say as financial advice in this video. All right, so this right here is up to you to make a decision on if you want to take advantage of or not. So with that said, let's go ahead and get to this video. So QuantumFi Global, what is it? If you're hearing about this for the first time, it is a banking solution that is bringing both fiat and cryptocurrency service together. Is this where you deposit money and you guarantee a passive return? Absolutely not. This is you using your own money how you see fit, having control over your money in a way that the banks don't allow you to do. Okay? And you can see right here going across on the screen, we got the Quantum Nexus here. This is one of the SSP. Quantum Prime's another one. And then you also got the Quantum Elite. We got two more coming later on down the road. That'll be the Quantum Pinnacle and the Quantum Diamond. And so depending on which SSP you purchase will determine what kind of things you'll be able to take advantage of. And so the Quantum Nexus, that's going to $20. Quantum Prime, $500. Quantum Elite, $1,000. Those are one-time payments, okay? So it's not a recurring purchase that you need to do. So, you got people that's out here calling QuantumFi Global a scam. You got naysayers that's hating on it as well. They're envious or jealous or whatever the case may be. And it probably has something to do with the executive team that we have as well that's in place. Because, it's not just them. It's a lot of us in this online investment space. We've been involved with scams. We promoted scams as well, thinking that it was legit. And so this is not an investment to where you to put your money in and we like, hey, you'll get 1%, 2%, 3%, or more per day. Do we have an affiliate program? Absolutely. Who doesn't have an affiliate program these days? You got the cryptocurrency exchanges who are licensed and regulated offering affiliate program. You got regulated brokers doing the same thing. You even get it to where banks offer a promo opportunities where you can get rewards for referring people to that bank. So what is the problem with us having an affiliate program that's only 3 levels deep? First level 30%, second level 10%, and third level 5%. And it's a one-time payout, not unless someone underneath you decides to purchase a higher SSP or signature service package. That's it. And then we also offer the opportunity, depending on if you buy the Quantum Nexus is not able to participate with the global bonus pool, but if you got the Quantum Elite, Quantum Prime, you can participate with the global bonus pool. You do 5 internal transactions inside of the QuantumFi Global Banking System, and then you do 20 card usages, whether it's with your virtual card or your physical card. You give it to qualify for the global bonus pool. And what does that mean? All of the transaction fees that are being generated in the system, in the banking system, they're put into a pool. 30% of those fees are put towards the global bonus pool. And depending on which SSP you purchase will determine how much you'll be able to get rewarded, but it's going to be a shared reward. So if you with the Quantum Prime, that's going to be 10%. If you with the Quantum Elite, that's going to be 20%. But like I said, that's a shared percentage amongst everyone who's in with those SSPs. But we got a special promo going, which I'll get to later on down the road. But anyways, this is the main website of QuantumFi Global. You can read about our services, see the packages and everything like that. We also have the QuantumFi Gear Store, and people are like, oh, this is definitely a scam. Like, come on now. Okay, so I guess you didn't see everyone receiving their gears. The gear, the items that they purchased, whether it's coffee mug, whether it's a hat, whether it's a backpack, whether it's shirts. All that stuff's being delivered, and it's being delivered quickly. So you literally not having to wait a long time to get your gear shipped out to you, and they're using DHL. So if you got DHL and your country's on the list, you able to get it. Not, where I'm living at Colombia, it's not on the list right now. But my gear is at my mom's house right now in the United States. And so with so much going on right now in my life, I'm not going to spend over $300 to have the gear shipped from the United States to Colombia at this moment. All right. But anyways, this is the QuantumFi Gear global store right here, and we also have the affiliate back office. You can get access to all this marketing material for free. There's no affiliate links, anything like that. When I say for free, that means that you can come back here and create an affiliate account without having to pay for a SSP, and you can start referring people. But you won't have access to those funds, right away or anything like that. Now the executive team is coming up with opportunity to where the free people who don't have the funds to be able to activate an SSP to have access to the e-wallet, which is in the banking system, because you need to have SSP activated in order to access the banking system. They're gonna come up to where if you got the funds to be able to purchase a package, they're going to allow you access to those funds directly to buy a package. Then you have access to the rest of your referral commissions. Okay, so now I'm not going to dwell on that too much. You can ask questions about that later on. You can ask about that in Zoom that we're going to have tonight as well. All right. So here is the banking system. And so I know you probably see my USD wallet balance negative. Don't worry, that's not gonna happen to you. Me, I am a pioneer. That's that I've been invested with QuantumFi Global since the beginning, and I also test things out to make sure things are working correctly. So that way, if something is not working correctly, I let everybody know, hey, this right here is not working correctly. Don't do anything right now. So that is the reason why this right here is a negative balance right here, because I was testing things out. Okay, but they're going to rectify this as well. They're going to remove that negative balance. Just that there's so much going on that they're trying to fix with the banking portal. That's why the banking portal side of things is not really ready. Can you still do some things back there? Yeah, but it's not completely ready yet. Okay, so I will hold off on the banking portal if I were you. If you know how to use crypto, go ahead and deposit crypto, and then they'll load your card right away. So I actually did that, so I go right to the crypto wallet, and you can see right here, I made a deposit this morning of $682.93. And that was at 7:34, a.m. my time, and I was able to go ahead and load up my card. So when I come over here and I see that was 7:34, so I'm gonna come over to the load card to these transactions. You can see I load up $397.50, but it was actually $400, but it's a $2.50 deposit fee, card load fee. Does not matter what it is, how much you depositing. If you want to deposit $1,000,000 onto your card, it's only $2.50. $10,000, $2.50. It does not matter. So people that are hating on QuantumFi Global, I got another card that also requires you to pay a higher percentage in order to have funds, what they say, immediately. Well, immediately to them would probably be like, an hour, 24 hours, within 24 hours. And then they got other cards to where they take out a fee and you won't have the funds available till 48 hours, 72 hours later. Here, doesn't matter what SSP you have activated, everyone has the same service. Within 10 to 15 seconds, when you load that card, and you're going to get a security code as well emailed to you. Every time you do an internal transaction, you get a security code. That's the security of our system. And then you'll be able to load your card within 10 to 15 seconds. The funds are there. Okay? And then you see right here, Credit Hamar. I paid a bill online. And that was this right here. So, I paid over 1.1 million Colombian pesos, which equated to pretty much $288. Pay that right away. As soon as I load the card up, look at the time. 7:37, 7:41. I paid the bill, eliminated the debt. So I don't like to be in too much debt. I buy things that I need, and I was like, okay, if I need to make payments to create a payment history here in Colombia, this is what because we don't have a credit like company like you do in the United States. Hey, your credit score is 600. We're not going to approve you for the credit. Here in Colombia, they look at your payment history. They look at if you're making the money. That's it. And so if you or got a good payment history and you making the money, they're gonna allow you to take advantage of their credit. Doesn't matter. All right. So I paid a bill online, and so people want to say it's a scam. This is my money. I bought crypto on Coinbase using my bank account in the United States, transferred it in, and within a minute, the funds was right here in my own banking system account for QuantumFi Global. I load the card up. 10, 15 seconds later, the card was loaded up, and then just minutes later, I was making a bill payment online. Paid the bill off completely. All right. So people will say it's a scam. It is my money. How is this a scam? I just don't get it. How is this a scam if I'm using my own money? I'm not using investment money from anyone else because we don't have a staking program. We don't have a trading program promising you any returns. It is my money. It is our own money. I am 100% medically retired from the United States Army, and I earn a pension every single month from my government, and I'm able to take advantage of this banking system by using my own money. Period. We got top tier banking partners, and the executive team has mentioned a few of them a few times, such as J.P. Morgan Chase, Bank of Montreal, Banco de Mexico. Just name a few. There are other ones as well as 15 tier 1 banks that they're providing, that are our liquidity providers to take advantage of the OTC. So over the counter purchases. So for people that want to make big purchases, they can do that. That's on the corporate side. Or if you're a big time networking individual, you have access to that. Okay? So that right there is not a scam. That is providing a service. And we got a finished product in the end with our virtual and physical cards. Okay? So that right there is debunking all of the lies out there about QuantumFi Global being a scam. And it's not legit, whatever the case may be. I just showed you how quickly I was able to move the funds across. And now let me show you something else. You come down into my transaction history. Let me expand this out a little bit. I think 25 would be good enough. So right here, I was trying to buy a domain name, and I'll get to why I was trying to buy a domain name. But I was trying to buy a prime domain name, and it was going to cost almost $20,000. Well, you can say just $20,000. It failed every single time, and I just wanted to test it out. So if you don't have the money in your account to make that purchase here, it's going to deny the transaction. Again, debunking all of the naysayers and the scam sayers out there that QuantumFi Global is a scam. This right here is with GoDaddy. Now I end up going to name cheap and buying a domain name $3.66. That's how much it's cost me per year. And why did I buy a domain name? Because we got a free marketing system that we can take advantage of. The marketing system is there. All you gotta do is buy a domain name, and then you be able to take advantage of the free marketing system. So yeah, we got a video. We have video instructions showing you how to set everything up as well. But when you come here, you go my domain. Let's see here. I'm gonna go right here. Limitless banking.pro. That's my domain. That's what I purchased. And you come right here, and I'm gonna show you. You can look at this 2-minute video, intro video. Click on show me how it works after you finish. Put in your first name, email address. Click on get started now, and you're able to get to the next page. And you can see, as promised, here's a quick video showing some quick functionality. Here's another short video showing the seamless integration. Here is a 10-minute business overview. Here is a 15-minute rewards presentation. Look at all these videos. And then when you're ready, you click on get started now. It's going to take you right here to this page, how to register and get your first package. And you watch this video, 6 minutes long, and you want to pay attention to this video. It's very important. And after you finish watching this video, you want to click on get started now. Now what I would do, I open up a new tab. Okay, I open up a new tab, and then let me just do that. Open up a new tab, and then it's going to take you to the QuantumFi Global main page that I started out early on in the video. And you can read over more services and the cards and everything like that right here. And then once you're ready, you click on become an affiliate. It's going to open up another tab, and you'll see my name or whoever it is that introduced you to QuantumFi Global. You need to see that person's name there. If you do not see that person's name, get with them and make sure that they give you the right link. And then that also lets them know that they did not set things up correctly for their marketing system. Okay? So that right there is proof that this is not a scam. This is, still a product and a service that's still been worked on as we added more products and services to the banking system, to allow people to take advantage how they see fit, whether it's with linking their own bank account to be able to deposit funds into the QuantumFi Global. When I say their own, I take that back. And linking their external bank account to QuantumFi Global, which is their own bank account, dedicated account. Okay, it's not a pooled account. You know how the banks, when you go to a bank, let's say you decide to deposit $50,000 to the bank, and you try to go and the very next day you want to take out $25,000. The bank is going to tell you no. Why? Because they use pooled accounts. They would take your money and they'll put it to work. Whether it's for loan programs, whether it's for trading, they're working. Your money is working for them, and then they only pay you out small interest per year, right? Here, you can take advantage of our global bonus pool. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and bring that up. Right now, we got our promo going to the end of this month. If you come in and you purchase a Prime or an Elite, you can qualify for 40% or 6% of the global bonus pool share. Now, I ain't saying that you're going to get 60% of all the transaction fees. No, it's a shared amount, okay? So everyone who qualifies will be able to share 40% or 60%. And the reason why we're doing this right now is because the Pinnacle and the Diamond SSPs are not ready yet, okay? So if you come in, the Quantum Nexus does not qualify for this promo, okay? You got to be a Quantum Prime or a Quantum Elite. And what we're doing is you need to do one internal transaction, whether that's a peer-to-peer transfer, whether that's loading up your card, one internal transaction, and then 20 card usages. And people are like, man, that's a lot. It's really not. When you think about it, you're paying bills online. You're paying for DoorDash. You're paying for Uber Eats. You're paying for Uber, Lyft, wherever the case may be, whatever rideshare app, wherever it is that you're grocery shopping, you can pay for, you use your virtual card for grocery shopping. I've been use my card like crazy. You saw the transactions. And you can qualify for it by the end of this month, okay? And then we also have the 24/7 promo, which was our launch promo, which is now a monthly promo. And, so it doesn't matter if you qualified before, you can qualify again. 15 direct referrals is what you need for each of these 3 packages right here, okay? And then you get 15 direct referrals in that month, for that month. Then you can get $500 USDT for the Nexus. If you get 15 direct referrals for the Nexus, you get $500 USDT fast start bonus. If you get 15 direct referrals for the Prime, then you get 1,000 USDT fast start bonus. If you get 15 direct referrals for the Elite, you get $2,000 direct referral commission. Okay? So, or fast start bonus. And then that's on top of the affiliate program. If you you take advantage of that, you get 3 levels. 30% on the first level, you get 10% on the second level, 5% on the third level. Okay? That right there is every single month for this promo now. Okay? And this right here is just going on until the end of this month. So that right there is my video update going over QuantumFi Global, how things are working. And I'm pretty excited about it. And everyone who's involved with QuantumFi Global, we're all excited about what we're seeing here with QuantumFi Global. Like I said, you can see this is me loading up the card and just playing. I like to play around with the system. Yeah, I'm paying transaction fees, but I look at it as I'm paying myself back anyway. So it's very minimal. $2.50 to load up your card. It does not matter how much you want to load up your card with. $2.50. That's what it is. If you do go right here to the e-wallet where you can take advantage of your internal transfer, and let's say that you want to send some funds over, it's $1 $1 peer-to-peer. And that's got to be someone in the system. And so to prove it to you, I'm going to intentionally spell my wife's email address wrong. Okay? So I'm intentionally spelling it wrong. Let me see, to my wife. And then for the next one, say from my husband. Okay? And like I said, this is not her correct email address. But I'm just going to do this to prove a point. How secure the system is. Okay? So I'm going to click on confirm. Look at there. Wouldn't allow me to do the transfer. Because that email address is not with QuantumFi Global. Okay? So how safe is that? Is that a scam? Is that not being legit? That complete legitness. That's also debunking everyone's calling QuantumFi Global a scam. So that right there pretty much wraps up what I want to talk about in this edition of this video of QuantumFi Global. If you like what you heard and saw, please subscribe to the channel. Also feel free to share this video with other people. If you're interested in joining QuantumFi Global, I have my link down in the description of this video as well as in the comment section. And I also have the Telegram link in the description of this video. So that way you can join the Telegram group, stay connected, get updated when we have new updates. Also get in on the Zoom meetings. And you're probably going to have people try to get into Zoom meetings and try to disrupt things. But it's not stopping our momentum. It's not stopping the proof that we already have of us having a working system with a working product. Okay? This is a service-based system with an end product being the virtual and physical card. And just to think about that, hey, I got an option using a virtual or a physical card, so I don't have to worry about pulling my card out all the time. Or if I want to leave my physical card at home, I got my phone, I can put my virtual card on Google Pay, Apple Pay, and I can go out and be able to take advantage of purchases. It's just that simple. You know, and I just don't get it, but I do get it at the same time. It's just jealousy, envious people out there that want to hate on the people who are actually leading this system and thinking that, oh, they promote scams in the past. They're scammers. QuantumFi Global is a scam. How many people has been involved with this scam in their lifetime? If you've been investing for any period of time for the most part, and you learn things on your own, you don't have anyone to teach you, you probably got involved with a scam. You go to my YouTube channel, you can see the scams that I was involved with in the past and that I promoted. Still there. We all been there, done that. Does not make QuantumFi Global a scam. QuantumFi Global is completely legit. Based out of the United States. The cards are being printed and created in the United States and mailed out from the United States. So I don't know what more I can tell you. But anyways, that right there is all I got to say. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time in this video. Take care, everyone.